Hi, my name's Anne Radcliffe and this is a blog for GLAM Blog Club. So the theme of this month's GLAM Blog Club is free, and I'm going to talk to you about 3 things you can do that are free and that will make you happy as well. So the first thing you can do that's free and also makes you happy is read. So reading doesn't have to cost you anything. If you borrow books from friends, if you borrow books from libraries, reading can be a free activity, and it's also something that increases your happiness because it exercises your mind and it teaches you to engage with new ideas and new thoughts as well. The second thing I'm going to talk about that helps increase your happiness and also can be free is exercising. So exercise doesn't have to cost you a lot of money. It doesn't have to mean an expensive gym membership. Exercise can just be swimming in your backyard pool. I do that quite often and that's my favourite form of exercise. It can be going for a walk, it can be going for a run. It could be seeing if there's free yoga classes in your area. I know in Brisbane, the Brisbane City Marketing does free yoga classes twice a year, and I always try to get along to them as well because yoga is relaxing and helps with your happiness. Exercise is shown to increase happiness. It's one of the reasons why the Black Dog Institute have a week called Exercise Your Mood Week, where they encourage people to get exercising to increase their happiness and to boost their mood. And so the third form of something that is free that you can do that will also help to boost your happiness is spend time with friends. So people often think that spending time with your friends has to be doing a particular activity or going out for brunch or spending a lot of money going out to dinner. But hanging out with friends can be free and it can be fun as well. So it's always a good thing to do to boost your mood and increase your happiness. So you might have your friends round for afternoon tea or have them round for dinner instead of going out. There are lots of options of things you can do with your friends, activities that can be free, that don't necessarily have to cost you any money, but still mean that you can spend time with the people you care about. And spending time with friends does increase your happiness because it teaches you to think about people other than yourself. So to concentrate on what's going on in your friends' lives rather than in your life. And just because being in the company of others helps us to feel better about ourselves as well. So that's my 3 things you can do that are free for happiness. My next thing is my reading recommendation. So my reading recommendation for this blog is Stan Grant's Talking to My Country. Now I'm a bit late to the party on this one. It was released in 2016 and I've only just started reading it now in 2019. But it's a really powerful book. Stan Grant goes into his family history, but he also ties this in with the history of Australia and particularly the history of Indigenous people in Australia. And so he talks about things like growing up poor and growing up being afraid of welfare. He has a really poetic sort of way of writing. And it's a really engaging book, really important. He puts personal issues in context with national issues, and I just think it's a book that everyone should read. I recommend Stan Grant Talking to My Country if you haven't already read it. And my happiness tip for this vlog is to have a reading goal for 2020. So set yourself a goal. It might be that you want to read a certain amount of books, or it might be that you want to read a number of Indigenous authors. Maybe you want to make a deal with yourself that you're going to read 5 books by Indigenous authors. That's a popular thing to be doing at the moment because there's so many good books out by Indigenous authors, and something that you could definitely consider as a reading goal for 2020. Some people like to pick a theme. My themes for 2019 have been Indigenous authors, books on personal finance. I think I've read 11 books on personal finance, and also self-help books, of course, and books about happiness. So I hope you have a very happy holiday season. Best wishes for 2020, and I look forward to more GLAM Blog Club posts next year. All right, thank you. Bye.